it should not be just a day to celebrate, but every day to follow.
So I believe that, as world is getting globalized, and we need to be really cautious about how we keep our environment.
Absolutely, I think World Environment Day is something that everyone should take very, very seriously, especially in the situation of a climate crisis like this. Being a vegan myself, I very much understand the gravity of the situation, of where we are headed as a planet, right? It's as a species and as a race. So a lot of things should change, and if everyone acknowledges World Environment Day and take the necessary steps, maybe we have a chance of saving the sixth mass extinction or fifth mass extinction.
I come from village, so for us, environment is something very beautiful. It's like when I see few people here, they have seen environment in a wallpaper, but for us, we have lived there.
On the internet, I see people every now and then not even accepting climate change, right? This is something which has to stop. And I think days like World Environment Day will only increase the relevance of recognizing a few global issues which are going around, and it's high time we acknowledge this.
I think it's really, really important to discuss about environment, because if we don't have the environment, we don't survive.
Rather educating anybody else to make a change, bring out a change, let's change ourselves. Even a little bit of change in ourselves make a big impact on the entire ecosystem, entire world.
Looking at the current way the climate is changing, we are experiencing floods everywhere, we are experiencing heat waves in the same month. I think it's very important and relevant that we observe this World Environment Day, and not just observe it for the sake of it, and try to do something for the environment.
Focusing on environment is also very important. So as for me, I say I have stopped taking autos if it's like nearby 2 or 3 kilometers. Like if I could get a good walk, I'll definitely go for it.
My suggestion would come from my personal experience. I generally try to avoid wastage as much as possible, whether it's wastage of food or any resources. As long as we are consuming what we need, we are good. But as long as we are consuming what we want and not even consuming it fully, maybe even throwing it away or wasting it instead of giving it to some other person, I think that's where we can make a huge difference.
I would like to kind of advise all the ladies to shift from sanitary pads to menstrual cups. That is something which I have been consciously using for last 10 years, and it is reusable. It is silicone made material, and it is very eco-friendly, and at the same time it lasts even more than 10 years.
Anybody who is ordering a lot from all these delivery apps, they have an option to opt for no cutlery or to opt for eco-friendly packaging. This is something which is right at your fingertips and very doable. So that's what I suggest. Start from little and slowly it will become a habit.
Suppose I'm kind of fond of cars, so I feel the next car should be kind of a electric car, and I think this kind of a small changes, if everybody can do it, I think that will help. Also, we can use solar at our home or wherever it's possible, which also can help controlling our pollution, and which typically can help for our environment.
You can start with basic steps by, switching off your taps while you're brushing. It could be having 2 dustbins, while at your home for wet and dry wastes. It could be taking a walk instead of taking a car to a nearby shop.
I can give only one suggestion: people should smoke less.
And